Well, this is, I mean, this is the first thing I want to talk about with Algorand and this big news. It's that the Pera card is live. So I put this is a really big deal. Also, yes, it is a really big deal. The Pera Wallet debit card is now live. The only card in crypto with real-time on-chain balance tracking and the ability to withdraw and deposit anytime. Anytime, guys. No sign-up fee, no yearly fee, online and offline payments. Dude, experience the power of Algorand every day, everywhere you go. Spend wherever Mastercard is accepted, powered by Immersive, which is kind of the company. Hold on a second. It's not gonna let me pull that up. Okay. Usually a little preview window comes up. Users in the UK, Germany, Italy, Spain, and New Zealand, get your card today from the link below. And by the way, if you're not in one of those countries, and by good for you guys in the UK, Germany, Italy, Spain, and New Zealand. You guys get this first. That's awesome. I wish it was live in the US. If you guys are interested in this card, you can get on the wait list right now. In fact, otherwise sign up to find out when your card will be available. And by the way, do you want to know how easy it is to sign up? You literally open it in the app. You click join the wait list. You sign the transaction, and boom, you're on the wait list. You can do it right in your Pera wallet. I think this is huge. I've been thinking about like, how am I going to use this? Because this is pretty neat, right? Like you can actually, I have to think about, I have some payment rails that come through USDC on Algorand. So it's going to withdraw the USDC. I think a lot of people were confused when this came out, and they don't say it here in this post, but it's not taking Algorand, it's taking USDC. So you're gonna have to swap. If you got Algorand and you want to spend it, you're gonna want to swap to USDC, or if you take payments in USDC from whatever, you know, you're gonna want to like make sure you got USDC to use it. But you just swap it like you would, you know, just like you would, if you had a credit card app on your phone or Apple Pay or whatever. Just a bit, it's gonna work just like Mastercard. I just can't wait to try it out. I wanted to do some content on this. I have an idea for a video I kind of want to make that I think would be really fun, and we'll see. So do check this out. You know, you can check out the Algorand Foundation's post to do that. But I think this is a really good idea, and I think this is huge. I think this will be huge for crypto, and it's really big for Algorand. And also, Pera Wallet, why in the heck are you not following me? Tusk Reaper Gaming says, is there a spend limit? Say I have 400K in USDC. Will it let me spend, say, 100K to buy a car? That's a really good question. I don't know for sure, just to be clear. I'm not 100% sure. But I don't know why it would, because you're spending USDC that you actually have. So it's not, they're not like hoping you're going to pay later. So if it's actually in your account, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. But I want to say that with the caveat that I don't actually know for sure. That's a really good question, and maybe I'll ask them. And I'd reached right out to Pera Wallet, but they don't follow me. Isn't that crazy? Now the Algorand Foundation follows me, but not Pera Wallet. I think they should follow me. That's just me. Let's go back though, because there was a couple other things. That's my video. This was interesting, and so we covered this earlier in the week. One of my videos, we had Mark, for the CMO of Algorand Foundation, talking about AI and crypto, and we also showed this little demonstration that a developer did, where there was two AI agents, and the one AI agent paid the other AI agent. And it was all done like, well, as Trump would say, everything's computer. So it was all done by the AIs. They just like basically hit start and let them do their thing, which I thought that was really cool. I'm like, also like, man, what a crazy future. Like, we're gonna have robots paying each other without our interference. They're gonna have their own little economy. I don't even know what to say about that. That's crazy. So let's see what Stacy says here, because she spoke at the Joint AI Rush, the AI Rush event in London, and that was May 16th, but that was like UK May 16th. So you guys are, I don't know, you guys are probably at the end of your day maybe. Well, here's what she said anyway. She said, I made 3 arguments. 1, blockchain is critical for data integrity, re deepfakes. Level 3 agents can only run on crypto rails because they need to have control over their own finances. Exactly. I was saying, like, you have to have blockchain for this. You can't do this on traditional financial rails. You know, the agents just aren't gonna go, hey, I'm gonna send you this thing. Thanks, I'll get it in 2 days. Yeah, no, it's got to be permissionless because it's got to be fast, and you just don't have time for permission. And since crypto allows for trustless transactions, this makes sense. I think this is where crypto becomes big, and we're going to talk about this later when we get into John's post, because they talk about RWA and AI, and I think it's, you know, Hedera is huge on AI. Like they're all in on AI. When we get to the Hedera segment, we'll talk about that. Anyway, and then 3, distributed compute is the future, so we aren't overly reliant on 5 large box LLM models. Got a round of applause for number 2. I think all of them deserve a round of applause. I just think that's actually pretty good. By the way, I don't like this photo of her. This is a good photo of her. This one not so much. She just looks unhappy. Let's see what else in Algorand. I just want to scroll through. Yeah, this is big. This is from our man MJ saying, breaking, crypto.com adds Algorand USDC support. So that's good. I'm waiting for Coinbase to do this because it would just be so nice to be able to send, instead of having to convert and then convert again, just allow me to send USDC right over. So, you know, there's not much to this news. They allow it now. Awesome. Very cool. But, you know, it's like one of those things that's really simple. There's not a ton to talk about, but it also is really helpful. So very cool. All right, what else we got? We talked about Pera. Here we can actually see the Pera wallet being tested. They ordered pizza. We can't see it. I thought this was a video. It's not a video. We've seen it being tested. This is actually one of the first use cases. Your food will be delivered to you. You spent $37.29 USDC on your Pera card. By the way, there's a funny meme we'll talk about a little bit. So yeah, I just went through Just Eat, used the Pera wallet app, and boom, done. So it actually works, guys. You didn't pay 10,000 Bitcoin for it. God, I thought I saw something. It won't show me the thread. So someone was like, oh, you wasted all that Algorand, and one day that Algorand is going to be worth a whole bunch. Well, it didn't actually spend USDC, so... was there... I thought there was other Algorand stuff. Oh, and this is interesting. This is like partially related to... This is like partially related to crypto. Now, Sean Ford was the former Algorand CEO. So that was Inc. That was not the foundation, just to be clear. It was Inc. at the time. I think they changed to Tech. Anyway, he is now the CEO of XSY, and they just announced that XSY is launching Unity, a next-gen synthetic dollar designed for smart capital built on AVAX. Mint Unity, earn yield, build TVL. And get a congrats from Stacy. Ibu from Folks Finance, giving some congrats. So nice to see that, you know, nice to see some Algorand people giving a big shout out to Sean. We have to dive into that a little more. It'd be kind of fun to have him on the channel. I asked once and didn't get a response. I thought this one's really cool too. This one's Santolito. I don't know why it's not pulling up. It's not giving me the little previews. But anyway. Algorand just crossed 1 billion in total on-chain asset value. TVL plus stablecoins plus tokenized assets. Imagine fading Algorand right now. Look at that, 1 billion, which includes about 600 million in tokenized assets. A big part of that is Exodus, followed by Lofty and teeny little ones. Let me pull this up. You see this a little better? Okay, I can still do this. I just gotta, we need to take a look at this. I'll just have to move it around when we get there. Can we see the little tiny ones of Vesta, Equity, Mel's Gold? Yeah, you can see a little bit, but not much. TVL, folks leading the way there, followed by Ready Pooling. Like I said, I'm thinking about switching to Ready Pooling. And you can see Pack, Vestige, Tiny Man. I'm surprised Tiny Man's so much smaller than folks. I didn't think it'd be that much of a disparity. Yeah, Vestige is on there, and a whole bunch I can't see. And I'll just, I'll move this over so you guys can see stable coins, which obviously USDC. Is there still a little Tether? Because I thought Tether discontinued on Algorand. There's like two different euro ones, and I once confused him, and the guys got really mad. I probably not really mad, but I was a little surprised that they were not super happy about that. Okay, yeah. So I actually don't follow her. She doesn't really talk about shit. Her main thing is like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, but I'll follow her. What the heck? Cryptophiliac says Adam was a good hype man, but I have a feeling he took a hit on Algo. Yeah, he might have. Hedera stuff. We got a lot of Hedera stuff we're gonna get to, and I thought this one was interesting. We can just leave it right here. Yeah, DAP. You can see what is dominating DAP activity, and it is TravelX by far. Then Algorand blockchain. Then this Warren scam. I get these all the time, by the way. It's weird because you just get these little like tiny bits of Algorand, and they don't add up enough to be good, but otherwise, folks feed Oracle. This looks a lot different than it used to. There used to be a lot of other ones. I think Zone used to be in here. I did a little deep dive on Zone. They are gone. They're gone.